shade of yellow shyness, inspired and based off from A Shade of Yellow by New Thomas Fan 89. Ash Ketchum, Misty and Brock are enjoying Sodor, and the engines worked hard with the busy workload. Although the same, new engines will be brought here to help out. Professor Oak talked to the Pack Controller about his grandson, who is Ash's rival, and an engine that his grandson has. The Pack Controller agreed and made the arrangements. One day, as Ash, Misty and Brock came to watch the engines getting ready for the day's work, the Pack Controller, along with Professor Oak, came to see them. Professor Oak here and I have been talking about finding a solution to new engines with increasing workload, so he gave me the idea of having his grandson bring in another engine to help out. He's also got a friend of his with him in this engine. Now I want you all to make them feel welcome. Yes, sir. Splendid. Uh-oh, you don't think Gary's coming to Sodor? You find out, Ash. Though I wonder who this engine and a friend of Gary's. Just then, a whistle could be heard approaching. Well, we might find out, because here they come. Puffing into the yards in front of the sheds came a yellow tender engine. She had the same wheel configuration as Edward, except for the fact that she's an LNER engine. The engine then stopped, looking very nervous. Hello there! The engine jumped from that green from Thomas and Percy, ran backwards and hid behind some trucks and coaches. Oh dear, was something we said? Or did we do something wrong? Just then, Gary O walked behind the trucks and coaches and came forward to the Pack Controller. Everything alright, Gary? Sorry, sir, she's just shy. I see. Gary Oak turned and called over to his engine. Come on, old girl, you can come out now. Gary's friend even hoped too. It's okay, nothing to fear. The engine gulped and crept slowly forward onto the turntable. Now then, would you like to introduce yourself? My name is Ollie. Huh? Sorry, what was that? It's Ollie. Ash, Misty, and Brock and the engines were very confused. Gary then spoke up. Sorry about that. This is Molly, my engine. She's nervous to be here, but she is a hard worker. And this is Nausicaa, a good friend of mine, and Molly. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Pleasure to meet you too. The Pack Controller then turned to Ginty, Percy's friend. Ginty, can you show these three newcomers around? Yes, sir. Come along, dears. After Molly turned around on the turntable, she, Gary, Nausicaa, followed Ginty. Ginty told them many things that happened as they passed through the many locations on Sodor. Molly, Gary, and Nausicaa listened with interest. When they approached Wellsford, they saw a line of trucks in one of the sidings. The station master was waiting for them. Excuse me, you two, but can you both take the line of trucks to the Royal Western, please? Yes, sir. Come on, you three. I'll even introduce the engines there. Okay. Ginty and Molly coupled up to the trucks and set off for the Royal Western. On the way, they met Donald and Douglas, the Scottish swing engines. Oh, there, Ginty. Hey, who are your new friends? This is Molly, and those two in a cab are Gary Oak and Nausicaa. Hi, you two. Pleased to meet you three. The signal then dropped, and they went on their way. They dropped off the trucks where they met Duck, Oliver, Toad, the old coaches, and the small engines of the Arsdale Railway. They picked up a van train and set off to the shunting yards. Along the way, they saw Bear, Class 35 high-neck diesel. Well, would you look at that? Oh my, a diesel? Oh, Bear, it's a friendly diesel. Same with Boko, Derek, Daisy, Mavis, and Rusty. Bear tooted low as they went past. Good day, mates. Thanks. They soon arrived at the shunting yard, where Pug, who was Percy and Ginty's friend, Rosie, and Arthur are shunting. Hey Ginty, who are they? Oh, hey there. These are Molly, the new engine, and those two people are Gary, Oak and Nausicaa. Hello, you three. I'm Colton. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Rosie. My name's Arthur. Nice to meet you. Hi there. Gary, Nausicaa, and the engines greet each other warmly. Molly worked hard and helped others in need for the rest of the day. She even got used to the railway. When night time came around, Molly was invited to sleep at Tigma's sheds with the other engines, while Gary and Nausicaa left for their new home. Molly chatted with the other engines. Just then, the Fat Controller walked up to her. You did great on your work effort, Molly. Tomorrow I'll have a job for you. Yes, sir. Molly became very nervous and wondered what her special job would be. The next morning, the Fat Controller told Molly, Gary and Oscar the job is. You are to pull a goods train from the shunting yard to Vickerstown. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Right then, let's hop to it. Molly arrived at the shunting yards where the goods train was waiting, but the trucks began to laugh at her. Look, lads, a yellow banana on wheels with red stripes painted. And the trucks giggled in their silly way. Molly felt embarrassed. Nausicaa gave the trucks a glare, while Gary, however, snorted and rolled his eyes. Just then, Ginty arrived. Don't listen to those trucks, you three. They're just being very silly. You can handle them. Thanks, Ginty. Molly was soon coupled to the train, and she puffed down the line. As she passed Wellsworth, the trucks began to play their nonsense on her. Molly is no use at all, she thinks she's very clever, she thinks so she can handle us, that's the best joke ever. Molly and Gary tried to ignore them, but Nausicaa, however, had enough. Quiet, the lot of you! Leave Molly alone! This, however, made the trucks cross. They didn't like what Nausicaa said to them and began to make a plan when they reached Gordon's Hill. As Molly climbed up the hill, the trucks began to play more of their tricks. Hold back! Hold back! Molly tried her best to keep the train under control, but with no use. The trucks pulled back and tugged on the coupling between Molly's hanger and the first truck, which snapped. Bye-bye! We've broken away! We've broken away! Oh my! Oh no! After them! Quick! And Molly puffed backwards after the trucks as fast as she could. The freight man tried to stop the train, but the truck continued to race down the line, laughing in a silly way. Then there was trouble ahead. Ash, Misty, and Brock are enjoying a relaxing rest by a siding and a signal box. Then they heard laughter and Sodor on the trucks. Ah! The signalman saw the runway and diverted it into the siding. The truck bashed into the buffers, spilling their loads everywhere and all over Ash, Misty, and Brock, who are now in a mess. But luckily no one was hurt. Molly puffed in and backed up to the scene, looking very worried. Molly? What's going on? I'm so sorry about all this. I didn't, well... Hey! What did you do that for? I'm sorry, okay? You did this just to show me that I'm a loser. What? But I didn't. I'm twice as better as Gary. You should cut this out and stop thinking I'm a loser. Misty, Brock, Gary, and Nausicaa were surprised and speechless. Molly now felt very sad from Ash's words. They were all too much for her. She puffed sadly away backwards. The trucks couldn't believe what Ash said to her. My, that was harsh. Molly arrived at Wellsworth and stayed in the siding, while Gary and Nausicaa went off to call for help. Just then, Oliver puffed in with a passenger train. As he stopped at the platform, he saw Molly feeling very sad, with tears watering in her eyes. What's the matter, Molly? Why are you so sad? Molly told Oliver about the trucks, the accident, and what Ash said to her. Oliver couldn't believe it. Well, I never. Just then, Boca arrived with the breakdown cranes and the Fat Controller. Molly was worried about the Fat Controller might say to her, but the Fat Controller spoke kindly to her. The accident wasn't your fault, Molly. Those trucks should have known better than to pull a stunt like that on you. I'm really so sorry, sir. I've tried. It's alright. Why not go to the sheds and have a rest? I'll handle the mess. Don't worry. And Boko set off to the accident site. And then Molly puffed back to the sheds. That night, while Misty and Brock left to go to sleep in the house that they and Ash are at, Ash went over to the sheds to give Gary a piece of his mind, but as he arrived, he stood in surprise. The other engines all glared at him, while Thomas, Percy, Edward, Ginty, and Gary just looked at Ash with embarrassed looks, and Molly was in the sheds with Nausicaa comforting her. What are you guys doing? Gary, what's going on? Are you going to rub your smugness in my face? I'm not, Ash. I can't believe you yelled at Molly like that. What? You heard him right. Don't you think your anger is bad for Molly? Oh, Ash, just why? Gary has learned. Plus, Molly's new here. Didn't you even realize it was the trucks who caused the accident? Why are you all saying that? Did Gary say, hey, look, Ash, Molly's an innocent engine, and it doesn't mean you can say such rubbish to her like that. You yelling at her like that, that's just disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable. Yes, thank you, that's what I was going to say. Everyone turned. There stood the Fat Controller. He walked up and spoke to Ash. Ash, I know you're upset, but that doesn't mean you should take it out on Molly. It was an accident, and most of all, Gary cut this loser fiasco. Besides, it was a soft spot for both Nausicaa and Molly. Ash said nothing after hearing that and walked back to the house where Misty and Brock are. The Fat Controller then spoke to Molly. Apart from what happened today, I am pleased to inform you and Gary and Nausicaa that you are now here to stay on my railway. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And all the engines breathe as well. Molly is now a new member of the Fat Controller's Railway. And what about Ash? His issues with Molly and Gary will be resolved soon, but I mustn't say more or I shall spoil the next story.